Did you know the variety of roles in the royal household is extraordinary? They include everything from chefs, financial accountants, and digital communications experts to helicopter pilots, paintings conservators, and more. The role of the royal family is to support the Queen in her many state and national duties, as well as to carry out important work in the areas of public and charitable service, and to help strengthen national unity and stability. The website I referenced, royal.uk, is the official website of the British royal family, written and managed by the royal household at Buckingham Palace. In this informative speech, I will talk about the royal family's role and succession, the Queen of England herself, and finally, some of the unique job opportunities that the royal household provides. Queen Elizabeth II, current and longest ruler of Great Britain, is a mother, grandmother, and great-grandmother. The line of succession to the Queen within the royal family begins with her oldest son, Charles, Prince of Wales, his son, Prince William, Duke of Cambridge, and then his son, Prince George of Cambridge. While I just listed the first, second, and third family members in line to the throne, let me continue on with the rest of the succession. Next in line to the throne is William's daughter, Princess Charlotte of Cambridge, then his youngest son, Prince Louis of Cambridge. Next is Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, his first son, Master Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor, then the Queen's third child, Prince Andrew, Duke of York, his first daughter, Princess Beatrice of York, and then his second daughter, Princess Eugene of York. If you've kept track this far, I just listed in total the first 10 family members in succession to the throne. There are 18 total spots included in this succession, with spot number 11 belonging to the Earl of Wessex, then in order all the way to spot 18, Viscount Severn, Lady Louise Mountbatten Windsor, the Princess Royale, Mr. Peter Phillips, Miss Savannah Phillips, Miss Isla Phillips, and finally Mrs. Michael Tyndall. Those who undertake official duties on the state and national levels are members of the Queen's close family, her children, grandchildren and their spouses, and the Queen's cousins and their spouses. Royal family members often carry out official duties not only in the UK but all over the world, where the Queen is unable to be present in person. In addition, there is a huge range of organizations in which the royal family is involved. For example, 2,000 official engagements are carried out by the royal family each year, 70,000 people are entertained each year to dinners, receptions, garden parties, and more at the royal residencies, not to mention the 100,000 annual letters received and answered by the royal family each year. As these are just a few examples of how the royal family plays such a large role in the success of the Queen's ruling, it is clear that the Queen working by herself would be unable to meet every expectation or attend every event by herself. Moving forward, the Queen has ruled longer than any other monarch in British history, and she is best known for her sense of duty and her devotion to a life of service. Queen Elizabeth II was born in 1926 in Mayfair, London, the daughter of the Duke and Duchess of York, who later became King George VI and Queen Elizabeth I. Her uncle, King Edward VIII, actually became the ruler of Britain when her grandfather died, but in 1936 he gave up the throne to his brother in order to marry the woman he loved. This put the current Queen's father, King George VI, on the throne and made her the first in line in succession. On February 6, 1952, King George VI died following a prolonged illness, and his daughter immediately acceded to the throne, becoming the Queen Elizabeth II, and taking on all the responsibilities which came with her new title. Her official coronation took place in Westminster Abbey on June 2, 1953. This was the first ever broadcast coronation in the country's history, available on radio and television all around the world. An interesting fact about the Queen is that she adores horses as well as dogs, and despite her busy program of engagements and duties, she finds ways to maintain hobbies and interests away from her work. Lastly, in the royal household, common jobs become exceptional. The Buckingham Palace opens its doors each August and September, hosting hundreds of thousands of visitors from all around the world. And to ensure an exceptional experience for each visitor, the royal household recruits a large team of summer wardens. These job positions include retail assistants and ticket sales assistants in London, Windsor, and Edinburgh. Applications for these jobs usually open during December and January, and the recruiters pride themselves in creating a diverse group of employees that help millions of people enjoy magnificent buildings and beautiful art. When considering year-round positions within the royal household, alongside the roles you may expect, you'll find everything from HR, finance, and IT professionals to engineers, curators, and chefs, where every employee works together as one towards a shared and unique purpose. There are 5 main departments of the royal household that work collaboratively, including the Private Secretary's Office, the Privy Purse and Treasurer's Office, the Master of the Household's Department, the Lord Chamberlain's Office, and the Royal Collection Trust. Most employees are based at Buckingham Palace and St. James Palace in London, Windsor Castle, or the Palace of Holyrood House in Edinburgh. The royal household claims in an environment that is unexpectedly business-minded and refreshingly down-to-earth, you'll be able to take your career to the next level. Whether it be information about the royal family, the Queen of England, or the jobs that exist within the royal palace, I learned so many interesting ideas and foreign concepts from my research. To summarize, the royal family assists the Queen in official state responsibilities, representing the Queen and the nation in Commonwealth, supporting the public and charity sectors, supporting the work of the armed services, and finally strengthening national unity. Every year, the royal family as a whole carries out over 2,000 official engagements throughout the UK and worldwide, and the Queen would undoubtedly struggle to succeed without the assistance of her family and her wonderful team. Thank you.